Listen, can you hear it? A pulse, ancient and hypnotic, resonating from the very heart of Africa. This is not merely music, it's a language, a bridge between worlds, a shaman's call to the spirits, to the ancestors, to the very essence of existence. Each tribe, each culture, each shaman weaving their own unique tapestry of crazy wisdom and practices that might seem strange to outsiders, but hold profound truths for those who dare to listen. This is a journey into the unknown, into the depths of human consciousness, a journey that will challenge your assumptions, awaken your senses, and perhaps even transform your understanding of what it means to be alive. Are you ready to step into the realm of the shaman? One. We, the children of Africa, are a people of dreams. Our ancestors spoke of visions that danced in the darkness, of voices that whispered secrets on the desert winds. But what if these dreams are more than mere phantoms of the mind? Could they be portals, gateways to a realm that lies just beyond our waking grasp? For millennia, our wise ones, the keepers of ancient knowledge, have understood the power of these liminal spaces. They've known that the veil between worlds is thinnest in the twilight hours, when the spirit roams free and the ancestors speak their truths. Through sacred rituals fueled by rhythmic drumming and fragrant herbs, they journey into the depths of consciousness. Their bodies become vessels, their voices channels for the wisdom of the unseen. These are not mere performances, my brothers and sisters. They are acts of devotion, of surrender to the mysteries that lie beyond our comprehension. For in these trances, the shaman becomes a bridge connecting the world of the living with the realm of the ancestors, spirits, and the divine. Our modern psyches often view these practices with skepticism, dismissing them as primitive superstitions, but we know that there is a wisdom here that they have yet to grasp. For in these altered states, we find a wholeness, a reintegration of our fragmented selves. We reconnect with the deep wellspring of our being, the source from which all life flows. Could it be that in this dance of trance, we find more than just therapy for the mind? Could we be unlocking the door of a greater truth, a universal consciousness that unites us all? Two. Beneath the wise baobab, where roots reach deep into the earth and branches touch the heavens, our ancestors sought harmony between mind, body, and spirit. They knew that when one aspect falters, the whole being suffers. This is the sacred art of bone throwing, a practice passed down through generations of healers. It is not simply divination, but a journey into the depths of the subconscious, a way to uncover the hidden roots of dis-ease. In the West, therapy often focuses on the individual, seeking to isolate and analyze their problems within the confines of their own minds. But our tradition teaches us that we are not islands, but interconnected beings. Our well-being is intertwined with that of our family, our community, and the natural world around us. The Sangoma recognizes that a troubled mind is not just a personal affliction, but a symptom of a deeper imbalance. Perhaps there is conflict within the family, a rift in the community, or a disconnection from the ancestral spirits. To heal the individual, one must first address the whole. In this way, healing becomes a communal act. The Sangoma is not just a therapist, but a guide, a mediator, a weaver of stories that mend the frayed edges of our lives. In the modern world where isolation and anxiety are all too common, perhaps we can learn from the wisdom of our ancestors. Perhaps we can rediscover the healing power of community, of ritual, of connection. Perhaps we can find solace not in separation, but in unity. Three. Around the fire, under the watchful gaze of our ancestors, the stories of our people come alive. They are not just tales for entertainment, but living threads that connect us to our past, our present, and our future. This is the power of oral tradition, a legacy passed down from generation to generation. A living testament to the enduring spirit of our ancestors. Through song, dance, proverb, and epic, they speak to us across the ages, sharing their insights, their triumphs, and their struggles. These stories are not just entertainment, my brothers and sisters. They are encoded with the crazy wisdom of our ancestors, the accumulated knowledge and insights of countless generations. They teach us about our origins, our values, our place in the world. In the silent whispers of the rock paintings left by the Sand People, we see their reverence for the natural world, their intimate knowledge of the animals and plants that sustained them. In the rhythmic drumming of the mandika djembe, we hear the echoes of their ancestors' triumphs and sorrows. As we listen to these whispers from the past, we begin to understand that we are not alone. We are part of a vast and interconnected web of life, a tapestry woven together by the threads of shared experience and ancestral wisdom. But in our modern world, we often forget these connections. We have become so caught up in the pursuit of material wealth and technological progress that we have lost touch with the wisdom of our ancestors. The wisdom that could guide us through the challenges we face today. 4. From the ancient pyramids of Egypt to the towering cathedrals of Europe, humanity has always sought to express its connection to the divine. We build temples, recite scriptures, and perform rituals, seeking solace and guidance in the face of life's mysteries. But where did these traditions originate? What inspired the rituals and symbols that have shaped religious practice for millennia? Many scholars believe that the answer lies in the ancient practices of our shamanic ancestors. These spiritual pioneers ventured into the realms of the unknown, seeking to commune with the forces that govern the universe. We see echoes of these ancient traditions in rituals and symbols of modern religions. The burning of incense, the use of sacred water, the invocation of divine beings. These are all practices that have their roots in shamanism. The shaman and the priest, the healer and the holy person, they all serve as conduits between the human and the divine, offering guidance, comfort and hope in a world that can often feel overwhelming and uncertain. Shamanism is not just a historical artifact, my brothers and sisters. It is a living tradition, a wellspring of wisdom that continues to nourish the spiritual lives of millions around the world. It is a primal language of the soul, speaking to something deep within us all. In the face of modern challenges, we must not forget the wisdom of our ancestors. We must rediscover the sacred connection to the earth, to the spirit that animates all things. For it is in this connection that we find true healing, true resilience, and true peace. Five. Behold the breathtaking tapestry of Africa, a continent where life thrives in its most vibrant and diverse forms, from the majestic baobab trees that stand as sentinels to the elusive leopards that stalk the moonlit savanna. Every creature, every plant, every drop of water plays a vital role in the intricate dance of nature. Our ancestors understood this interconnectedness intimately. They lived in harmony with the earth, their lives woven into the fabric of the natural world. They knew that to thrive, we must respect the delicate balance of the ecosystem, for we are not separate from it, but a vital part of it. The shaman, as the keeper of ancient wisdom, holds the sacred duty of maintaining this harmony. They are not merely observers of nature, but active participants, using their knowledge and intuition to ensure the well-being of the land and its inhabitants. Through song, dance, and prayer, the shaman calls upon the spirits of the ancestors, the elements and the animals, seeking their blessings and guidance. They understand that the health of the land is inextricably linked to the health of the community, and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. The shaman's role extends beyond the physical realm. They are healers of the mind and spirit, tending to the emotional and spiritual needs of the people. They offer guidance and support, helping individuals to find their place in the world and to connect with their own inner wisdom. In a world that often seems disconnected and fragmented, the shamanic worldview offers a powerful antidote. It reminds us that we are part of something greater than ourselves, a web of life that sustains and nourishes us all. As we face the challenges of the 21st century, we must heed the wisdom of the shaman. We must learn to respect the earth, to honor the interconnectedness of all life, and to embrace the crazy wisdom that could lead us towards a more sustainable and harmonious future. The path forward is not found in domination and exploitation, but in the humility, reverence, and a deep understanding of our place in the grand tapestry of life. Six. Gather around the fire, my brothers and sisters, and let us drink from the well of knowledge that our ancestors have left us. For the shaman is not just a healer, a diviner, or a guardian of the earth. They are also a teacher, a guide, a beacon of wisdom in a world that often feels lost and confused. The shaman's wisdom is not confined to the realm of the mystical or the esoteric. It encompasses all aspects of life, from the practical skills of survival to the deepest mysteries of the human spirit. They teach us about the rhythms of nature, the cycles of the seasons, the language of the animals. They show us how to live in balance with the earth, to respect its bounty, and to give thanks for its gifts. But the shaman's teachings are not just about practical skills. They also delve into the realm of human relationships, showing us how to resolve conflicts peacefully, how to build strong communities, and how to live in harmony with one another. Through stories, proverbs, and rituals, the shaman imparts the wisdom of Ubuntu, Unu, the philosophy that recognizes our interconnectedness with all living beings. It teaches us that I am because we are, that our individual well-being is inextricably linked to the well-being of the community and the natural world. This wisdom is not just theoretical, my brothers and sisters. It is a way of life, a blueprint for creating a more just, equitable, and sustainable society. It is a wisdom that can help us to navigate the complexities of modern life, to find meaning and purpose in a world that often seems chaotic and confusing. The shaman's teachings are not just for a select few. They're for all of us, for anyone who seeks to live in a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Let us open our hearts and minds to this ancient wisdom, and let us allow it to guide us on our journey towards a brighter future. Seven. The wisdom of the shaman extends beyond the realm of storytelling and environmental stewardship. It reaches deep into the very heart of healing, offering a holistic approach to well-being that encompasses not just the body, but the mind and spirit as well. In the shaman's world, illness is not seen as a malfunction of the body, but as a disruption of the delicate balance between the physical, emotional, and the spiritual realms. To heal, one must address all three. The shaman's toolkit is vast and varied, drawing upon centuries of accumulated knowledge. They harness the power of plant medicines, the energy of the ancestors, and the wisdom of the spirit world to restore balance and wholeness to the individual. In the West, medicine often focuses on treating the symptoms of the disease rather than addressing the underlying causes. But the shamanic approach recognizes that true healing goes deeper than pills and surgery. It requires a transformation of the entire being, a reawakening of the innate wisdom that resides within us all. In our modern world, plagued with chronic illnesses and a growing mental health crisis, perhaps we can learn from the crazy wisdom of the shaman. Perhaps we can integrate these ancient practices with modern medicine, creating a more holistic and comprehensive approach to healing. The shamanic model of healing is not just a relic of the past, it is a gift, a beacon of hope, a reminder that we are not just bodies, but complex beings with the capacity for profound healing and transformation. It is a path that leads back to ourselves, to each other, and to the sacred earth that sustains us all. The world we live in today is a far cry from the savannas and the forests where our ancestors once roamed. It is a world of concrete and steel, of digital screens and virtual realities, a world where the whispers of the ancestors are often drowned out by the cacophony of modern life. The challenges facing shamanism in the 21st century are immense. The forces of globalization, urbanization, and cultural assimilation threaten to erode our traditions, to sever our connection to the wisdom of our ancestors. Yet, despite these challenges, the spirit of shamanism endures. It lives on in the hearts and minds of those who continue to seek a deeper connection to the natural world, to the spirit that animates all things. Today, a new generation of shamans is emerging, one that embraces the tools and technologies of the modern world whilst remaining firmly rooted in the wisdom of their ancestors. They're using social media to share their teachings, collaborating with scientists to study medicinal properties of indigenous plants, and working with policymakers to advocate for environmental protection and social justice. And the crazy wisdom of shamanism, of course, is not just for Africans, my brothers and sisters. It's a gift to the world, a roadmap for a more sustainable and harmonious future. It is a wisdom that can help us heal the wounds of the past, to bridge the divides that separate us, and to create a world where all beings can thrive. The future of shamanism is not just about preserving the past. It's about creating a new vision for the future. A vision that honors the wisdom of our ancestors while embracing the possibilities of the present. It is a vision that calls us to rise above our differences, to work together as one people, and to create a world that is truly worthy of our children and grandchildren. Conclusion. Our journey through the world of African shamanism has taken us to sacred spaces where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms blur. We've witnessed the power of altered states to heal the mind, the resilience fostered by ancient rituals, and the wisdom embedded in the whispers of our ancestors. We've seen how the shaman acts as a bridge between worlds, a guardian of the earth and keeper of the sacred flame. We've seen how their crazy wisdom challenges our assumptions and offers a new way of seeing the world. This wisdom is not just a relic of the past, my brothers and sisters. It is a living tradition, a wellspring of knowledge that can guide us through the challenges of the modern world. Perhaps the most crazy wisdom of all is recognizing that we are not separate from nature, from each other, or from the divine spirit that animates all things. We are all interconnected, bound together in a sacred web of life. It is time for us to reclaim our heritage, to reconnect with the wisdom of our ancestors. Let us learn from the shaman who teaches us to live in harmony with the earth, to honor the spirit that dwells within us, and to embrace the interconnectedness of all life. The path to a more sustainable, harmonious, and spiritually fulfilling future lies not in domination and control, but in understanding the reverence. It lies in listening to the whispers of our ancestors, in dancing with the spirits of the earth, and in recognizing the sacredness of all creation. This is the crazy wisdom of African shamans. Thank you for joining me. Join me again next time. This is the House of Horrors, signing out.